Good morning, Havenites, and all people who are interested in enormous toys that are ridiculous. We are here with an unboxing, so we're going to come at you live with our unboxing video. Isn't that awesome? I love that thing. It's the coolest. I'm not used to having production help, and I have production help today, which is really cool. So, our behind the scenes man operating everything is Mike. He's familiar with the whole unboxing thing, so if this goes wrong, I'm going to blame him. Uh, so, first of all, I want you to see the scope of this box. It is enormous. Is the whole thing even in the frame?
Yes. It's about as big as the Hulk poster behind you.
It's huge, this box. And if you can read it, I don't know if it's on that side.
Pull it this way towards you. There we go.
Contents: one action figure. Y'all, this is insane. Would also like it noted for the record, this box did not do so great. It was, there's some damage here. I'm hoping that they packed it well enough that the damage doesn't go all the way through. But we're going to find out. So let's start down here and see if we can get this bad boy open without making matters worse. I suspect we're going to continue to need this.
Yes.
It's okay. There is a box within the box. This is going to take a little bit. Let's
tilt it on its side.
Yeah, let's lay it down. And wow, this is it's packed in there good. All right, I got it now. All right, as you can see, this box has also suffered some damage. Please be okay inside the box,
I'm assuming there's a lot of foam inside one of these boxes.
I sure hope so. As expensive as this is, I hope so. All right. Yes. Box inside box part 2. Hang on, I haven't got a hold of it yet. It's hard to get my big old fingers in there.
That's what you get for having hot dogs for fingers.
Oh, you're not wrong. All right, hang on, let's just flip it upside down.
I was gonna push it.
Oh, this might work too. There we go. Got a much better handle on it.
1 second, I'm gonna tilt up this because I cannot get it. You got it?
Got it. Good gravy. Y'all.
Russian nesting dolls.
So there we have unboxed it twice already, and we still haven't seen this thing. You can see which end of the box was damaged in transit. Some pretty good crushing going on here. That's pretty good. Yikes. All right, so we are going to cut that end open. So if we identify any damage or anything, we'll know immediately. What's everybody excited about today?
It seems to be Breedlove's excited about Tots.
Why is Breedlove excited about Tots?
Because they're two buddies. They're always excited for each other.
All right, so box is crushed, but there is some significant
Foam squishy.
yeah, styrofoam here.
Okay, good.
Hang on, we're gonna. Yeah, boy, they really got this sucker in here good, don't they?
Two Bros Nick is asking, guess what? In a very excited tone.
Well, I'm afraid to ask what because he's just going to say chicken butt. Hang on, I can't get a hold of anything here.
You want to switch and...
I think we're just going to need to stand it up. So we'll turn it back around this way so you can see the awesome cover. Because that's pretty cool.
Oh, it looks like it's coming out. That's good.
I'm going to run out of steam.
Just barely.
Woo! Barely. Oh, wow.
So...
I don't have much of a sense of smell, and the smell of plastic just hit me in the face.
Yeah. Welcome to unboxing, Josh. Also, from this angle, when you revealed that, it really feels like this is less of Galactus and more of Han Solo in Carbonite.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. All right, so we've got 3 heralds. We have Silver Surfer, Nova, and Terrax. Let's get off plastic cover number 1. Lord have mercy. This is, I feel like I'm going to need to lay this down so that I don't spill things everywhere. This is like Tetris. We're going to have to remember this. Let's see. He better have some points of articulation, or otherwise it's a statue. All right, so we've got Galactus. I'm going to stand him here for a moment. We have our choice of what part of his face do we want showing, or his head entirely. We can show his Doctor Doom-inspired head and face. Oh. That's something. We can go with skeletal, or we can go with his trademark grimace. I'm thinking more the grimace. What do you guys think? That's more. Of course, that would mean I'd have to figure out how to get his regular face off of here. I'm gonna pick his nose. There we go.
Careful, you got it caught on the corner over here.
There we go. All right. Regular face. You go in there. Grimace. Angry face. See, there you go. Now he looks more mad. That's more the Galactus we know and love. Galactus is also usually hungry.
And of course, Tosh wants to know, did it come with the Silver Surfer?
It did come with the Silver Surfer. It comes with Silver Surfer, it comes with Nova, and it comes with Terrax. We're going to get to those guys in a minute.
Can you need it? Hold him while you...
Yes, please. Hold baby Galactus.
We're going to block Josh out with Galactus.
Well, everybody would be happy with that.
There we go.
All right, so these are the sides of his helmet. We just got to figure out if they're keyed in some way. They appear to be. So let's see which direction. All right, this one goes here, I think. Here. Let me pull it back this way real quick and see if I can figure it out. Surely it can't be that hard.
It's the question of, is the flat back or flat forward?
I think, maybe you're right. Let me try this side to see.
Nick wants to know if you're selling this.
Possibly. It's hard to look. imposing when you have styrofoam stuck on top of your head.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's imposing either way.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get batteries, but he does light up. His eyes light up, and he's got bits. This lights up, so he is going to light up. So let's see what else we got here. All right. So he seems to be intact, more or less. He's got, okay, his fingers are pretty articulated. We could do some rude things with those. We're not going to do that. There is Galactus, y'all. That is a honking action figure. Now, here we have, man.
Give you some space to show off stuff behind Galactus. That's really, those fingers move nicely.
They do. I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Give me the tiny little axe.
Oh, that's Terrax. That goes with him.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Hey, sure.
This stuff is in here good.
Josh is taking my phone.
Here, go ahead and give him the tiny axe. And my axe.
Mm-hmm.
Terrax looks pretty good, I have to say.
Nick calls you 7'12" in height, so Galactus is even bigger.
But one of the heralds of Galactus, right here, Terrax. That's unfortunate. But yeah, he actually looks pretty good. You want to?
This is standard action figure size. I mean, modern standard action figure size.
Correct, which is a bit bigger. How far does this tape go? Come on, people. That's a long way. There we go. Yeah. One of those goes on here. It's it holds.
Looks like
Maybe
there's
it goes the other way. There we go.
Oops.
Ah! We just lost Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer down! Silver Surfer down!
Here's what Josh is playing with.
Not playing with it.
I'm sorry, Josh. You grew up playing with action figures.
You hush. All right, come back here, Silver Surfer. We just changed out one of his hands so that he looks more like he's riding the surfboard, and less like he's just angry at the world. Okay, now this is supposed to go when he's not holding an axe. This is supposed to fit in the palm of his hand. You want to, his palm's It's gonna need to be up.
The question, I think it needs to go this.
Where does Terax go?
Terax is in front over here.
Terax.
Oh, that's going to require instructions, because how many plate directions can the hand go? Ah, there we go. I think use that for stability.
I don't think so. I don't think it's no.
Well, I'll let you try it then, Josh, because I can't see where the hand magically grips this otherwise.
You look like you were more on the right track there.
It doesn't quite line up somewhere.
All right. You play with Terax. I want to see if I can figure this out.
Yeah, we'll play with appropriately sized.
Yeah, finally an action figure size for me. There, I think I got it. Give me Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer. People watching videos of us playing with our toys.
That's like 90% of YouTube.
Is it? You can tell I don't spend much time on YouTube. Holy cow. Nova is supposed to be able to be in his other hand.
I see, it's kind of similar.
Oh!
Silver Surfer went flying again. The only thing I'm worried about is with the extra weight of Nova and Silver Surfer, we might have to adjust his position to actually support that.
Nova's surprisingly good-looking figure, I have to say. Pleasantly surprised by that. Also pleasantly surprised that they even did Nova. She hasn't been used in the comics, at least not extensively, in some time. You want to try and put him back up there? He's got the...
Yep.
Don't break his foot.
Give me action figures. The first thing I do is put them in positions that should not physically be possible.
Well, it wasn't. You just broke his foot. That was really unfortunate. Not like physically broke it, but if he were real, that would be broken.
I know he's Silver Surfer. That's got some oddities you don't know.
Yeah, I am puzzled by how she's supposed to fit on this because there's no clear.
Does she sit?
No, I mean it's that would be awkward. I mean it looks like there are places where her feet are supposed to go in here, maybe, but they just don't want to do it because she's supposed to be flying, right? Um, so that's puzzling. Also, why does her one foot have a lot of flexibility and but the other one doesn't? Like she could go up on ballerina style on their left foot, but not on her right foot because that's as far as it wants to go.
From being a superhero, you get all sorts of injuries doing that thing.
That makes sense. Here, you fiddle with this while I look at and see if the instructions say anything about it because I don't think they do. I think the instructions only talk about how to access the plate so you can turn the battery on. Refer to battery caution information on separate sheet. Oh no. Where is this spot on his back? Is it on top of his head? Where am I looking at? Okay, that's the back of his neck. Okay, no. The batteries apparently go in the top of his head and in his back. I need 4 AAA batteries, which I don't have here at the store at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Did you figure it out?
I found a spot which you were talking about, but
Right, where it looks like she should fit, but
Yeah.
doesn't quite.
they have like the tiniest bump for should fit in the bottom of the foot to hold it in place.
Are any poor people actually still watching this?
Yeah. Nick's just keeping himself busy. Tots is, I'm assuming, around here somewhere.
You guys are crazy, but thank you for hanging out and watching this dramatic unboxing.
So far, the most useful has been Zabarinsky, and answering questions and helping us put this thing together.
Oh, well, I haven't seen any answers to questions, so I'm still over here just totally in the dark.
Well, most of the questions are, where does this foot go? And he's like, oh, it goes there.
Well, have you figured it out yet? Because I have not.
Switching feet, maybe? It's the only thing I can think to do.
Well, while Mike is doing that, we have the new previews in, guys. Got a new sign-up sheet on the front desk. Lots of new stuff coming out in January, so take a look. There's some really cool stuff. Alan, I know you'll be interested in this. There's several books coming out from AWA. I just went ahead and put you down for those because I know you like to at least check out the first one. There's a lot of graphic novels and trades coming out, or not really trades because they're not collecting anything. They're just graphic novels, which we don't normally put a whole lot of on the sign-up sheet, but some of them look really cool, so we went ahead and did that. So if you look at the sign-up sheet and you're like, well, what is this? Never heard of it. Look it up in here. See what other information is available about it. You might find it interesting. We're just having a real hard time with this. We may have to punt and figure this one out later. Because I know it's supposed to work. I've seen the Hasbro unboxing video where they did their initial unboxing. But it's just a matter of us being able to make it work. That's it. I'm returning this. I'm so angry.
Oh, while Josh does that, we'll show off the little scene of Axeman. Terrax. He's trying. That's how superheroes actually fight this thing.
He is not a superhero. Is he trying to chop down?
Yes.
Have at thee! I chop off your foot. That sounds right. Yeah, Terrax is more of a villain than anything. He's gone up against the Fantastic Four. He's gone up against Silver Surfer quite a bit. But yeah, he's not a very beloved character. I've got a page here at the store from New Warriors with Terrax going up against the New Warriors.
So why is he included in the box?
Because he was one of the heralds of Galactus.
Ah.
Galactus has had quite a few heralds, but we only get 3 of them. Although that's honestly, I really only expected them to do Silver Surfer because he's the most famous. But Silver Surfer is also famous for telling Galactus to get stuffed. He's like, I'm done with this. I'm not helping you anymore. I'm going to go off and do other things. And he got the power cosmic, which is also very helpful. Did Silver Surfer. Boy, this is driving me nuts because I really feel like...
It feels like it should fit in there, but it doesn't quite catch. Something is either too tight or too loose.
Something. I mean, you can see where her foot goes.
Todd says he told Galactus to fly a kite.
Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Yeah, you can see where her feet are supposed to go. And is she stable?
No.
Dang it, that was so close.
It's very close, but I think her hair's so heavy that she's having trouble standing upright.
Yeah, I mean, you can see where her feet are supposed to go. But that's been about the extent of our ability to get her to go there.
We will
persnickety this one.
Yeah. Just pin her foot by custom and see if you can.
I think I've kind of got her here, so let's see if we can get... God, Silver Surfer, you are so delicate.
Well, he's not a silver snowboarder because then he would just be latched onto the board, and that would be much easier.
I need to be facing him, I guess.
It's hard to say. Spoonful of sugar helps the evidence go down.
Nice. Never mind. This is not going to work. We're going to have to figure this out later. I'm probably going to spend hours on this. Anything else you guys want to see before we sign off here? I guess you don't want to see his back. We'll turn him back around. We're going to get some batteries. We're going to get him lit up because he lights up and it's cool. I'd have to have a really big Christmas tree, but he would make one heck of a topper.
I think he would just have to be the Christmas tree.
Well, we're hanging ornaments on him now.
Yes.
So that's that. So who else coming down here today and in costume? Who's doing that? Anybody?
I mean, they're talking about putting you in costumes, but I don't know.
What costumes are they talking about putting me in?
You and Galactus, and then Tots replied that you could be Galactus and Nick could be Silver Surfer, and then Nick said he'd just rather see you as Silver Surfer.
That's because Nick wants to see me without my shirt on again.
Probably.
That's what that is. You know, I could be a very big Galactus, and if somebody had a little kid they dressed as Silver Surfer, that would be hysterical.
I have seen you pick up your nieces and nephews and like that. So
with one hand, like
could totally
this, yes.
do that.
That's funny though. I kind of dig that idea. I'd have to get a big hat for Galactus.
I don't know if we could because you wouldn't be able to go through doorways.
Okay, that's true. I would have with a hat like this, I would have a hard time getting through that doorway.
And that's a big doorway.
That is a big doorway. Wow.
Breedlove wants you to go as Shirtless Bear Fighter.
Of course he does. That's why he's got Tom working on a picture of me
as
Shirtless Bear Fighter with a whole bunch of discarded McRib boxes.
Oh God. That's not Shirtless Bear Fighter. That's genocide.
It's a weapon of mass destruction.
That's not
what that is.
That's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool, bro. Not cool. But yes, I think we're ready to sign off, figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff, and we will catch you guys later. We do have some really cool stuff coming up I want to talk about, though. Next Saturday, before that, we'll go to next Thursday. We have our shop talk, which is always a lot of fun. Alan and I get on there. Sometimes we have a guest, sometimes we don't, but we have a good time every time. You should definitely tune in. On Saturday, we have got a bunch of lunatics who are going to be out front doing that one chip challenge thing again.
Go ahead and hashtag yourselves, guys. You did it earlier this show. Go ahead and do it again.
We're going to be sitting out here doing this one chip challenge thing, all on video, all for your enjoyment. You can watch them suffer. Now, what we're doing, though, is we are we're doing a food drive for Mana House, and we are also raising money for Angel Tree. So come out. We have a raffle going. We've got a lot of cool prizes, including tickets to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. And let me tell you guys, William Shatner is coming to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. Ashley Eckstein is coming. Yesterday they announced that Mark Paul Gosselaar is coming. So if you grew up on Saved by the Bell, your main man is going to be there. Or if you're like me and you grew up watching NYPD Blue, he was on that too, and he was really, really good. It's going to be one heck of a show. Did I mention William Shatner? Also Brent Spiner. So Commander Data is going to be here. It's going to be an awesome show. And they're raising, they've got tickets for that, our prizes for next week. So if you come and you bring some non-perishable food items, non-expired, for the love of all things holy, do not bring us anything that has an expiration date that has already happened. Preferably don't bring one that's got an expiration date for a while.
Preferably go get custom things for this.
Yeah.
So that we're not dealing with the clean out, but instead people who are really trying to help out folks.
Yeah, and we've published before a list of the kind of things that they really need and that are really helpful. An important one is we all tend to think of, a can of something. Well, make sure if you get cans that they have pull tops, because some of the people who need this food don't have a can opener. You're homeless on the street. You don't have a can opener, but you can pull a pop top on there. As
Mana House guides say, as close to edible from the start as possible.
Right.
So pre-cooked things. Chef Boyardee seems to be like the pinnacle of really good stuff.
Chef Boyardee, Dinty Moore beef stew, all that kind of stuff that you can just open and eat is very. That's the stuff that they really, really need. Everything else is great. Don't get me wrong. But just to maximize the value to the people who really need it, we want to do that. So, but we've got that happening next week, and also food trucks. Apparently, plural. More than one food truck will be here.
One for Josh and one for everyone else.
Well, one of the food trucks is going to be a Baskin Robbins food truck, which I didn't even know they had.
So one for Josh. What was everyone else getting?
Well, that's the ice cream truck that's going to make these fools who are eating this hot stuff. They're going to be like, yes, my time is up. Where is the ice cream? And then they're just going to stand there and slather ice cream down their throats. So I think that's what's going to happen. But
Tots is already cheering about ice cream.
Tots is already, because ice cream. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. It's fantastic. But yes, that's what's going on next Saturday. You do not want to miss this. Come down here in person and watch their suffering if you can, because that's even more fun. You can really see the sweat beat up. You can hear them choking on the rancid, stale cardboard dust that is those chips. It's fun. It's fun to be there in person and to see it. So you don't want to miss that. Also, we have local comic shop day coming up on November 23rd. That's the day before Thanksgiving. Lots of exclusives, some of them really cool. There's a Weird Al Yankovic exclusive. It's a hardcover book of the lyrics of his songs, I think. It's a bizarre looking thing, but there is a Weird Al Yankovic exclusive for this event. Let us know in advance if you want that one, because we're not going to just order a bunch to have laying around. Anyway, we've got a lot on the slate, a lot of really cool stuff happening. So come on down and take part. Enjoy it. Be part of the group. It's fun. And if nothing else, next week, getting to watch other people suffer is always fun, especially in the name of charity when you can help out. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Galactus says he's coming to eat your planet. Stop telling people that. That's rude. Anyway, thank y'all. Y'all have fun, and we'll talk.